I don't know why I'm still scared. Like, I'm shaking it.
Sadio Mané. He's the best footballer in the world. Yeah, don't lie, mate. The tag's gone now, man. Is Van Dijk better than Rio Ferdinand?
Pep Guardiola was out here stealing all of my Premier League titles and whatnot.
It's an interesting one. Is Trent good enough to play for England right now? Yes or no?
Right, hello there everyone, welcome back to 5 News Channel. My name is James Redmond. I am joined by Cams and also Mark, who's got me strapped up to this lie detector machine. Shout out to the lie detector company as well for joining us today. Cams has got a few questions for me revolving Liverpool, which I'm sure he's going to try and catch me brain out. Let's get into it.
Let's get into this. Okay, cool. James, you ready for this, yeah?
Born ready, my friend.
First question. Jurgen Klopp should be sacked.
No.
Yes or no?
No.
But you guys, what do you think about it? What do you think about the season so far? And some people are starting to question his in-game decisions, not wanting a centre midfielder and then saying, I need a centre midfielder, putting that money on for Darwin Nunez.
How do you know that he didn't want a midfielder?
No, he came out and said that it was my mistake.
No, he said that he might not need midfielders, but don't you think that could be catered towards the owners and the ambitions that they're setting and the financial targets that they have for themselves? Jurgen Klopp's the best man for the current circumstances for sure, in the short term and the long term. We can have bad patches, but just to neglect the man himself, that would be absolutely ludicrous to me. So no, he's
seventh
my manager.
Season syndrome.
Don't believe in it. Don't believe in it. I mean, I don't know if you're into all like your star signs and that, Cams, but I'm not one to believe in all energies and stuff like that. I believe in quality, and Klopp is certainly that.
It's Libra season, by the way.
I'm still scared. I don't know why I'm still scared. Like, I'm shaking it.
Yeah, that's what. Second question. Anfield has the best atmosphere in the world. Yes or no?
No.
Right, really? I think Anfield's up there.
It's up there, but to say it's the best. I mean, I see teams in South America booming atmospheres, and to say the world is a very broad question. I think you do see certain teams, even German teams, like remember Frankfurt fans in the Europa League, unbelievable. So I think we can be on our night, but week in week out, I wouldn't say so. No.
Yeah, fair enough. Third question in quotation. Sadio Mané, he's the best footballer in the world.
For sure.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, don't lie, mate. The tag's gone now, man. You got your fame from it.
If you'd asked me in 2016, then you would have got it. You know what I mean? He's at Bayern Munich now, so maybe that's what's influenced my answer. But no, at the time, while he was wearing the lava beard.
In the time Sadio Mané and Salah were together at Liverpool, was Mané the better player?
Yes.
Why would you say that then?
I think he was just a more all-round better player. He was the first piece of the jigsaw. I think he elevated Salah's performance immensely as well. And I thought the energy he brought to the game, the creativity, but the ability to play across the whole front three. Salah hasn't shown that same level of versatility. I've saw Mané be world-class left wing, right wing, and centre forward. So I think for versatility, all-round player, yeah, he never got the volume of goals, but that weren't his part of the team. So I would say Sadio Mané.
Would you have kept Mané instead of Salah this summer?
My personal choice, yeah. I think Salah's more of a pace type player and that goes quicker, whereas I think Mané's just physical. Yeah, pace, but also strength.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. Next question. Is Cristiano Ronaldo good enough to get into Liverpool's current team? Yes or no?
No.
Cristiano Ronaldo can't get in ahead of Darwin Nunez and Bobby Firmino.
I have to think about it, but no, I don't think he's any better than those players. I think Firmino is more beneficial to our team. I think Ronaldo makes most teams that he plays for worse, and he gets goals, but to the all-round detriment of the team, he's not beneficial, and I think that's been a very, very evident thing this season for Manchester United. Before he joined, you finished second. When he joined, you finished 7th or 6th, and then now that he's on the bench, you're in the league, like 3rd or 4th. I think stats speak for themselves, to be honest, but that's just me.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. Next one. Liverpool can still compete with Manchester City this season. Yes or no?
No.
So you've accepted that this golden era of Liverpool has basically just ended with the one Champions League, with the one Premier League.
It's ended. It just and you say with just the one of each, it's still two of the most major trophies that even Pep Guardiola said that he couldn't get his hands on both. He got multiple of one, didn't get both. It was an unbelievable era. But yeah, I do think we're going through a slight transition at the moment.
Do you think the Liverpool City era was overstated? Yes or no?
Overstated in what sense?
As in City, City have gonna win basically 5 out of 6. Liverpool have only won 1. It's not really a rivalry in my eyes in that way. Yes, we've had decent title races, but do you think Liverpool were ever on the level of Manchester City? Yes or no?
I think we was for 2 seasons, but that's 2 seasons. So if you class that as an era or a long enough period to say we were better than them, then fair enough, maybe we weren't. But I think during a 2 to 3 season spell, then yeah, we was.
Fair enough. Manchester United is the biggest club in the world, yes or no?
No.
Okay.
You think you're Real Madrid?
No, I agree. I think Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world. So what are you saying? Real Madrid what would you put Man United? Biggest clubs in the world? Can't be top 3.
Real Madrid by top 3.
Yeah, fair. Bigger than Liverpool?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Truthful man. Is Van Dijk better than Rio Ferdinand? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, you're a good man. Do you think the comparisons have ever been warranted?
Yes. So when he first joined the club and the way he was performing, I think it was fair to at least ask the question that if he was going to maintain this form for season in, season out for the next 5 to 6 seasons, then yeah, maybe. And I also think at his very, very peak, so the best Van Dijk I've seen, I think he competes with the best Rio Ferdinand. The difference was Rio Ferdinand done it for much longer. So.
Yeah, for me, it's never been warranted, to be honest, man.
Just because you don't have him yourself and you went and brought up Rafael Varane, who's finished.
Pay respect, man. Is the success Pep is having at City making you jealous? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Goes without saying. Don't need to get into
He's nicked a bunch of me Premier Leagues. People say Scousers are robbing people. I mean, Pep Guardiola's out here stealing all of my Premier League titles and whatnot. All my League Cups and Carabao. So, yeah, Pep Guardiola's a fraud.
All right. Do you hate Manchester United more than Everton? Yes or no?
No.
Why are you hating us? Why are you hating on us?
To be honest, I can't change my mind. I just said no there. I thought, Everton are just like the annoying little cousins. I think you lot are just dead audible. Dead audible. I feel like when you win, you're unbearable. When you lose, you'll be back next week. Just really annoying football team.
Yeah, fair enough. I think, look,
sure
Man United, Liverpool, Man United, Liverpool are the biggest rivalry in probably the biggest rivalry in English football history. So it makes sense. Same thing as Man City. Obviously, the little brother has grown and now they're stronger than us. But, you always hate Liverpool more. Liverpool will win a trophy this season. Yes or no?
No.
Fair enough. Not even Carabao. Retain the FA
got
Cup.
Those last season, lads. Got those last season. Do you know what? If I'd seen good performances that I think we can build on top of, because last season we had a shaky start, but we were still playing well. And, even though we were missing out on the other results, I just haven't seen that same standard and consistency this year to the point where I can say we're definitely going to win a trophy. Okay.
All right. Next one. Is Nunez going to be a success at Liverpool? Yes or no?
No.
You see him going bust.
The best Darwin Nunez can be at Liverpool Football Club is a surplus or an outlet who can get on the end of chances by running in behind, and maximum he gets 15 to 20 goals. That's the best you get out of Darwin Nunez. If you ever think he's going to become some crazy dribbler or some insane finisher, then you just haven't seen his base technical level, and he's 22. It was 10 years ago. We should have had that technical ability much higher than what it is now. It's not going to improve vastly, in my opinion. So I don't see it being the signing that a big 65 to 85 million pound transfer should be.
Should have kept Divock, innit?
In there. I said Divock. I said, why did we sell Divock to get Darwin? Whack another 40k on Divock's contract. Divock was a boss striker, mate. He just never got given the chances.
We got a last few. Wayne Rooney was better than peak Fernando Torres. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Torres was like a really, really, really good Darwin Nunez. Like someone
with
a lot more of a first touch and running in behind and stuff like that. And he was like ruthless in front of goal. He was a devastating striker. He was someone who you knew the second he got of any angle on that right foot, go lasso, my friend. So Fernando Torres was unbelievable. Wayne Rooney at stages was the best player in the world for me. So
I'm gonna ask. It's an interesting one. Is Trent good enough to play for England right now? Yes or no?
Yeah.
But you think he should be starting for England?
I think with the back three that England set up with, and the fact that
Reece James plays in a back three at the moment.
He's just playing a back three. I don't think Reece James is better than Trent. However, what I do believe is that Trent in that system will be able to get more of those amazing crosses into someone like Harry Kane, who's a proper target man. I feel like there's a lot of target men in the England team, and I think the creativity that Trent will bring would make the England team more fluid than what it is now. Because let's be honest, bro, England's are stiff.
I'm going to ask another one on Trent. It's not on here.
Go for it.
Is Trent a good defender? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You think Trent can defend well, yeah?
I think he's a good defender. You asked me, is he a good defender? You never asked me if he's a world-class defender or the best defender in the world. You asked me if he's a good defender. No, sorry, Joel. Have you heard of something called the English Dictionary?
No, here we
go.
You're
onto the way that words mean different things. So there's good and there's the best. A good defender, yes. I thought last season, throughout the whole season, and I watch every single Liverpool game, I think he was a good defender. But nothing more than good. He done what he needed to do. And I thought, a quick example, the Chelsea League Cup the Chelsea League Cup final, unbelievable, man of the match, best defender in that game. But then he can have inconsistencies, and that's why the system suits him to the way it is, because we do want him to be so forward, because that's where he is world class. So,
fair enough. Okay, and we're gonna go one more. I'm gonna go. Is Alisson a better goalkeeper than Ederson? Yes or no?
Yes. Number one for Brazil. Has Ederson scored a goal in the Premier League? I think not. And Ederson's so good for his passing. Alisson is just as good. Ederson's so good for his shot stopping. As good as Ederson is, Alisson is just that much better at shot stopping. So I think from an all-round point of view, I think you could maybe say Alisson's the best goalkeeper in the world right now. But that could also be with recent form, how bad we've played and how good he's still been.
Actually, I got one more extra question that's not on here that I want to ask. I got one more. Has Jordan Henderson been a better captain for Liverpool than Steven Gerrard? Yes or no?
No.
Ooh, more true. He's got the Premier League. Gerrard can never touch that.
So you're asking me why?
Yeah, I'm asking you why.
The answer to that why is because Steven Gerrard is Captain Fantastic. He won us games by himself. He brought the energy to the team, and he was really the one person every single week that he stepped out on the pitch you knew you could look to. What is a true example? It's not someone who's just good at communication. It's someone who's good at the all-round game. Setting an example is not just through communication. It is also through setting the standards of your performance. And when you see someone like Steven Gerrard essentially exceeding expectations in not only most games, but the biggest of games, I think that is a true leader, because he can show you what he can do. So he can have a go at you because he's the top of his game. Jordan Henderson, if he's banging out 7 out of 10s and doing what Jordan Henderson does best, you don't look at that and think, that's an example on the pitch. But he is an example verbally.
Yeah, fair enough. That's for me. Out of questions.
Right, so that's been my lie detector test. Thank you very much to Mark for coming in. Cams, you tried your best, but you failed miserably. Make sure that you leave a fat like on this video for some more glorious content. And thank you for watching. See you in a bit.